What's up? XtNQzw coming at you guys, and today we're gonna jump into part 3 of improving your pull-up, the core. So I'm really excited because I just got this new camera, and it's gonna look all super awesome if I can figure out the focusing on here, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to still be super awesome in delivery of this message, and then afterwards get you some great educational content and make it look good. Okay, so with that in mind, we're gonna talk today about the core. So quick recap. Part 1 was dealing with your gripping strength. Part 2 was dealing with your shoulders. And then after part 3, now we're moving down the chain, is on your abdomen or your core. Now, think about this. Think about a deadlift or a squat. Even though it's predominantly a leg exercise, you're still involving a lot of your upper body to be able to get yourself back up. So, a pull-up is exactly the same way, where you use some leg strength to be able to get yourself back up. And the way you transfer the power from your legs to your upper body is through your midsection or your core. Whoa! Who woulda guessed? This is really awesome. I just like doing this motion. Okay, so with that in mind, there's a couple different techniques that you can utilize to really engage your core as you're doing a pull-up to assist you and improve it. Okay, let's do it! Trying to look like Usain Bolt over here. All right, so what I'm gonna try to do here with this angle is really what I wanna demonstrate to you is the different positionings that I utilize for my feet. So the main reason that your feet, how you position your feet, will affect how much you engage your core. And this is one of the things that you'll see is that either you can have your feet in front of you or you can have your feet behind you. But the whole emphasis is either if your feet are in front of you, you're gonna be pointing your toes. If your feet are underneath you or behind you, you wanna interlace your ankles so that you're able to really engage your core, and then after that will assist you to transfer that power from your legs up until your upper body. Okay, let me jump up there and show you now. Wah! Check it, Usain Bolt still in the house. Ooh. Well, I should say Hector Bolt. Ooh. All right, here we go. So the first one, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have my feet out in front, and you're gonna see that my toes are gonna be pointing here. Okay. Let's do it. Did you see that? Awesome. Now, what ends up happening is when you point your toes forward, you're able to squeeze your quads. And what ends up happening when you're squeezing your quads is you're also, to give it kind of like those hanging knee raises, where you're able to flex your lower abdomen a little bit, and as a result, you'll get your abs tight, and that'll help you to, if your shoulders are tight, locked in, your abs are really tight, and then boom, you're able to pull yourself up more effectively. So now I'm gonna show you here the other two variants where your feet are under you or your feet are behind you with your knees tucked. Let's do it. Ho! Hector Bolt's back. Let's do it. My goodness. Doesn't matter how many pull-ups you can do. Pull-ups is still a challenge, man. Woo! Shit. Okay. Now, that was part 3 there, where essentially you're using... I didn't take a dump, I swear. I just stumbled at my words. You ended up utilizing a lot more of your leg strength to really activate your core to be able to help you to pull yourself up. So here's a great example if you think about it like this here. So one of the reasons that interlacing your feet work really well is just try interlacing your hands. So if you try this here where you interlace your hands and then you start pulling, I swear I didn't take a dump there either. You end up utilizing and activating a lot more muscles. So that's one of the reasons why when you interlace your feet together and your ankles, you're able to, boom, squeeze, literally like you're trying to like pull your feet apart. So you can literally like you're trying to pull your legs apart, but you can't because they're laced together, which causes your abdomen, your core to get tighter. And that assists you for the pulling up motion. I mean, just when you do this here, right away, just doing that motion, you're able to feel your abs getting tighter. And that's why that assists. Now, when you have your legs forward, the main reason that that one really helps is because if you ever look at like gymnasts, where one of the things that they do is you'll see them in a lot of their movements, they'll be pointing their toes. And when you're pointing your toes, what are you doing? You're flexing your calf muscles. And when you're flexing your calf muscles and you have your legs fully extended, what tends to happen is that you start flexing your quad muscles. So it's kind of like a chain where it's like you're pointing the toes, and imagine like this here is like the underside of your leg, your calf is flexing, and then afterwards, if your knee is around here and then on the above your knee, your quad starts flexing, and what tends to happen is as a result, your abs will engage and get tighter as you're pulling yourself up, and then afterwards, if you saw on the video, my legs tended to shift a little bit upward at the top, and then afterwards they went back down at the bottom. And that again activates your core big time. So technically you're utilizing a lot of footwork to be able to get your core really activated to help you go up. All right, guys, that was your part 3, engaging your core and your legs. And I'm gonna try to do this here without passing out or breaking my noggin. So for more great videos, please subscribe to my channel and make sure also to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys next week. Hoo-ah!